What do you know about the fourth dimension? Do you think it actually exists, Professor?
Of course. We've been studying and researching it for years.
And have you got any results, Professor?
In his 1897 classic novel, The Invisible Man, H.G. Wells depicts a man who, during his time in medical school, accidentally stumbles upon a method through which he can alter the reflective and refractive qualities of his body, therefore turning himself invisible.
Well, that's fiction.
Indeed. I'm just using it as an example.
Of course, please go on.
His hidden secret to becoming invisible was using the fourth dimension.
And can we do it as well?
Judging from our current findings and resources, I would have to say no.
Could you describe the fourth dimension in layman's terms?
Alright, let me give you an example. The ant lives in a two-dimensional realm and is unaware of us three-dimensional humans. But both ants and us humans live in the same world. Why are we able to see ants when they can't see us? Well, the answer is that our human intelligence gives us the power to perceive the world in three dimensions, and ant intelligence does not.
If that's so, and ants don't see us, then why do they run away from us?
That's a good point. See, ants don't have a perception of height, but are aware of the surface. I'm sure you've learned in math class that three-dimensional space includes height as well. Therefore, when you place your hand in front of an ant, it changes its direction or runs away. That's obviously because the ant is aware of the alterations in surface. What's even more interesting is that there are more beings in our world that perceive us just like how we see ants. Possibly we aren't advanced enough to see them, but if they want to or accidentally enter our field of perception, we might be able to spot them.
Like you said yourself, we as humans are only capable of perceiving the three-dimensional world. So, knowing our limitations, how could we have a grasp of higher dimensions, even if those dimensions exist?
When we talk of the world, we imagine there being only three dimensions of space and another dimension for time which shape all of our states and movements. But if we free ourselves of the physical constraints of what's above, below, up, front, or to the back, to the left and right of us, then we can access the fourth dimension.
But how?
As far as it concerns physics, we have no system of measurement in our hands to grasp the fourth dimension, but through using numerous and lower dimension systems, we can somehow locate the fourth dimension.
And how would this system work?
It's not as easy to explain, but let's just say that this method incorporates the quantum Hall effect, that is through trapping, examining, and measuring electrons.
Again, in layman's terms, please?
We all know that a three-dimensional object casts a two-dimensional shadow.
That's right.
Well, our method basically resembles that, meaning although we can't access and inspect the fourth dimension directly, let alone see it, we are trying our best to examine a four-dimensional object via its three-dimensional shadow.
Whoa, God. That's extraordinary. Can it really be done?
Well, to be honest, we can't really access a four-dimensional world, obviously, as we're trapped in a three-dimensional world. But we believe that quantum mechanics can give us an image of the fourth dimension, which could expand our limited perception quite significantly.
So you're saying that we won't ever be able to actually see a four-dimensional world?
Perhaps we could, but even if we did, it would be absolutely beyond our grasp. You see, if we walk into the four-dimensional realm, our perception would still be locked in three-dimensional mode, and we would move about just as we do in our world. That is, all we see there would be nothing but absolute chaos and disarray, brought upon by the fact that our three-dimensional vision is trapped in the fourth dimension.
Professor, can you say with certainty that the fourth dimension exists now?
Yes, certainly. It certainly exists.